For me, Marxism is a theory of human liberation. And so, yes, I think that better to, as we say in English, front up, to just be clear. Yes, I want the overthrow of capitalism. I want humanity liberated from class society, and I believe it's going to happen.
My first question is, due to an article from The Guardian, I wanted to ask you whether you would consider yourself a Marxist.
Of course I am a Marxist, and Marxism shouldn't be a dirty word. It's part of the European Enlightenment. It's a product of the European Enlightenment. And for me, in my book, it is the most advanced form of humanism. Of course, right now, across the world, the far right regard something called cultural Marxism as their enemy. What they mean is political correctness, feminism, multiculturalism. And as a Marxist, I defend these things. But for me, Marxism is a theory of human liberation. And so, yes, I think that better to, as we say in English, front up, to just be clear. Yes, I want the overthrow of capitalism. I want humanity liberated from class society, and I believe it's going to happen.
What are the reasons that capitalism, as we live it today, is the wrong system?
Well, look, it's not a question of wrong, it exists. Not only has capitalism revolutionized, like no previous system, the technology that we rely on, but the last 30 years and 40 years have been a moment of technological progress. For example, in the developing world, huge numbers of people have been dragged out of poverty by both technological progress and by marketization. I have no problem admitting that, because neither did Marx. The first 20 pages of the Communist Manifesto are an admission of how great bourgeois society are. Okay, why it's not a wrong system, it's a dysfunctional system. It no longer fits the potential that the technology has. The technology has the ability to make things that were expensive, cheap, and things that were cheap, free. If I walk away with your pen today, you're not going to send a policeman running after me down the street. The pen is abundant, the ballpoint pen. We want to make everything abundant, and we can do so using technology. And so, yeah, I mean that's my answer.
What is your plan? How do you think would future look like?
Well, for me, the clear, bright future is a technological utopia. We need to use automation to rapidly reduce the amount of work done on the planet, so that your generation won't work 40 hours a week, they make work 30 hours a week. And your work-life balance could be you do a degree, and then you do a master's degree, and then you work 10 years, and then you write a novel. Or you read every novel you ever wanted to read for 5 years. There won't be enough work to go around. So let's be clear, we need to equip ourselves for cultural production and consumption. We need to automate the world, and we need to give people incomes that are independent of work, which means either the basic income or basic services that are free: city transport, housing, healthcare, education. That's doable in your lifetime. Probably not my lifetime, but your lifetime. And I think your generation, need to become utopians. Your sights need to raise towards the stars and not the gutter, as Oscar Wilde once said. You've got to defeat climate change. You've got to tackle climate change. And in 10 years' time, if we halve the amount of carbon produced by an economy like Germany, it won't feel like capitalism. It will be capitalism, but it'll be a very, very different system. And we need to fight for it. You know, come on, we're not just saving ourselves. We're saving the Mozarts and the Beethovens and the Turings and the Keplers, who will be born in 200 years' time if we save the world. And if we don't, all that knowledge will never come into existence.
Thanks a lot.
A pleasure. Good. Thank you.